be talking about like body dysmorphia and my weight loss journey that I've been on. I'm not for sure like who else is on their weight loss journey, and dang, it's starting to hurt. Who else is on a weight loss journey or whatever? But I started mine about 2 months ago. Yeah, honestly, this is not my first time trying to lose weight. It's not. But I feel like the reason why it took me so long to lose weight was because I was having like depression and stuff like that. We're gonna get into that. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make sure I'm saying everything I need to say because I'm not used to going live, but I'm gonna get better. Trust and believe. Okay, yeah. Let's connect and talk about what we've been learning and stuff. So, like I said, I've been like trying to lose weight for like the last 2 months, and I have seen a difference. So I started at 216, and then I went down to 209. Now I don't know if y'all feel the same way. I don't like um sorry. I don't like getting on the scale constantly because I feel like when you get on the scale constantly, you're constantly watching it. It makes it almost hard to lose weight to me. You know what I mean? Like having to sit and watch and like keep track of it. And sometimes too, even if you're actively losing weight, sometimes the scale won't move. Like if you have water weight or you're a little bit inflamed or something like that. So it's a little bit annoying doing it or whatever. Like so anyways, like far as my experience, like okay, far as dysmorphia. Sorry, I'll be kind of scared when I get on here. But anyways, far as my body dysmorphia, I feel like it started when I was about like maybe 10 and up. Because I started gaining a lot of weight. Like before when I was a child, like my mom didn't make like the most healthiest foods for a little bit. And I feel like that was because she was depressed and going through her own little thing. But we had like fish and spaghetti, steak and spaghetti, fried fries all the time, steak hoagies, because I was raised in Buffalo, New York, and so in Buffalo, New York, steak subs is infamous, hot wings, pizza. I mean, the whole shebang. And cheese fries used to be my favorite. So I ended up getting fat in my blood. Like I had been eating so bad for so long. I think I was on like 8 or 9 or something like that. That I had fat in my blood. But after that scare, she started having us eating healthier and being more mindful of the stuff we ate. But as I got older, I started filling out, like I started getting thighs and stuff and butt already at 10, 11 years old. So, around that time, you want to be a kid. So you start to feel kind of awkward in like certain clothes and stuff that you wear, whatever the case is. So I definitely was feeling awkward and feeling like really uncomfortable in my clothes. So, um, I started exercising stuff. I started being more physical. I'm not for sure if that was the exact reason. I think I've just like always liked sports and being active, but I started to like it more as I got older. So as I'm getting older, I'm losing weight, I'm looking good and stuff, but still looking in the mirror, I'm still feeling like, dang, I kind of look fat right here, or that don't look right, or my thighs is too big, or my arms is flappy, stuff like that. And I just feel like I was saying in my last short, which I gotta check out. I just did a body dysmorphia short earlier today. Well, I made it yesterday, but then edited it and posted today. But anyways, it was just like talking about my story, and it's like you can obviously see the difference, but it's like body dysmorphia is like an op. You know what I mean? Like it's just a real hating op. Like, why is you on me like that? Like I'm actively losing weight. I know I'm dropping it, but then for sometimes it just I have doubts or dysmorphia sneaks in my head like you didn't lose as much weight as you thought you did, or you're still fat, or it's no difference. You know what I mean? And comment in the comments if you guys have ever had that experience too. Like far as oh, let me do that. Have you ever experienced body dysmorphia? Dysmorphia. Yeah, y'all be having a hard time spelling that. Sometimes I do. I don't know. I'm gonna do yellow, and I'll put it right here. Let me kind of make it smaller. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Why is it right in the middle like that? I don't know. I'll just be on the side right here or something. You can't put it where you want it? Oh, okay. So, anyways, But yeah, so it just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how body dysmorphia even starts. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But I just wondered too, because like as a kid, I had like low self esteem or whatever. I just wondering like, well, dang, maybe that was the reason, that brought it on or whatever. And I have been working on my confidence like more now as an adult and actually like feeling better about myself actually, instead of just saying it but not actually feeling it. You know what I mean? Like you could just tell like when you kind of being fake with yourself, like you like, okay, dang, I do say that like I look good, or I am beautiful, whatever, but do I really feel that way? You know what I mean? So if y'all have ever experienced body dysmorphia or are on your weight loss journey, you just feel like y'all got a few snags or something like that, and just want to talk about it, just share it in the comment or whatever, so we can talk about it. Cause I don't know, it's just it's a very annoying thing, you know. Cause like I said, and you know what it is too. Like it'll be times I'll be telling my wife, I'll be like, "Oh, look at my arms," or look at how my stomach is hanging, or something like that. And she'll be like, what are you talking about? You have actually, dropped weight. So it's like, I'm not seeing what other people are seeing. Now, currently, I do still have my days like that sometimes, but for the most part, I've been getting better at like trying to do like daily affirmations and talk more positive to myself, which has really freaking helped. And I really have been enjoying it. I've been really feeling better about myself because like, girl, you beautiful, you pretty, you all of that, you everything. And I also learned a affirmation or a thing that I say to myself to hurry up and turn around what I'm thinking too is your body is not a problem to fix. Your body is a home to honor. And I said that too in my body dysmorphia short. So making sure you guys check that out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my last video, and comment. And let me know if y'all have ever experienced this, because I know it's like several women and even men, and kids who have experienced like that feeling and feeling like they're not really seeing a difference, or like they're like being too critical of themselves and it's not really there. Like I just feel like body dysmorphia is almost a flaw that's not really there and that's not really bothering you, but that's what your mind is tricking you into thinking. You know what I mean? So let me make sure I stay on topic. Cause it can really mess with self image. Like it can really have you feel like so trash. Like, dang, I look terrible. But then in actuality, you look good as heck. You know what I mean? Like, body dysmorphia is just the craziest thing. And somebody mentioned like it has something to do with mental health. And I could totally see that. Like, it goes hand in hand. Like, lower self esteem. And then because you have lower self esteem, you have thoughts in your head like, I'm not looking good, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Let me see, weight loss journey. Okay, let's talk about weight loss journey. So the reason why I even was like, bro, I gotta lose some weight is because, okay, so my family this year, my mom, my wife, my grandma, my uncle. Well, he actually lives in Charlotte, but we went down to go see him, right? And we end up going to the Jehovah's Witness meeting for my grandma because she's a Jehovah's Witness to support her or whatever. And I felt so freaking big, bro. Now, before we even went, I already was starting to feel like, ugh. Like, once I get to a certain weight for myself, like, I start feeling uncomfortable. And I don't like how much I weigh or how I look or whatever, right? So I was already like, okay, I'm, not looking too well, whatever. And also, mind you, I have lupus, which is like an autoimmune condition or whatever. And right now, I have to be on a steroid, which helps you gain weight, and not necessarily lose it. Now, I'm not saying it's like impossible to lose weight when you're on prednisone, but it's a little bit more challenging. Only reason why I say that is because you be way more hungry, you be craving all type of unhealthy things, and you really just gotta be like in that mindset. Like, I want to lose weight, I want to eat healthy. I'm gonna stay consistent in order to really bypass the effects of prednisone, because I be like literally so hungry, my stomach be burning. Like, dang, girl, you just okay. Like, okay, now I could see I went to bed, I ate dinner or whatever. I went to bed, I wake up, and it's time for breakfast. I'm like abnormally hungry. Not just hungry. I be hangry. Like, girl, I'm about ready to eat a horse. At this point, like, just starving and ready to just devour anything. And then what my problem was too was my then versus now was I would not feel like cooking. I'm like, it take too long to cook a real meal. I'm going to get something fast out. Like breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm eating out. And then with somebody with lupus, like, you really have to monitor the type of food that you eat, because that could give you inflammation. It can get you in the hospital, flares, all those processed foods and heavily salted foods and like the foods that's just like saturated with all the fats and extra oils and chemicals and red dye, yellow dye, yeah, red 40, stuff like that. Like it became addictive to me. Like it literally felt like I was addicted to food. And also being on the prednisone too, if you're already eating unhealthy, it makes it almost where you can't really sense when you're hungry and when you're not hungry. Like it would be to the point where like, okay, say I eat breakfast at 10 o'clock. I'm eating again by 12 in the afternoon or 1 o'clock. Girl, what is you doing? Like just eating yourself to death. So then after that, I would eat at like 12 or 1. Then dinner, I'm eating at like, what, 4 or 5? And then eating another meal. I was eating at least, I think, like 4 meals and then plus a dessert every meal. And I was just packing on the pounds, packing on the pounds, packing on the pounds. I was looking at myself and my content. I was like, girl, what's that guy that's on TikTok? I don't remember his name. But if you guys know, make sure to comment so I can give him like his props. He said, did he say your back getting out of control? He said your back is getting out of hand. My back was getting out of hand, my thighs was getting out of hand, and my face was getting out of hand. I was blowed up. Here, let me show y'all a picture. Like, I had gained so much weight, bro. And like I said, once I get to a certain point, though, I always do this. My weight has always been up and down. And this time around, I actually just want to be healthy and stay healthy. You know what I mean? Not do the up and down weight loss roller coaster. Because at one point when I had went to the doctors, it's been a long time ago, but I was pre-diabetic, and I really don't want it to be like that. I want to be able to have a long and healthy life and be able to be around and stuff and not have to worry about, oh, because I ate so bad when I was younger. Now when I'm like older or elder or whatever, my health is doing terrible. Oh, sorry, I got a notification. My health, I'm trying to fight for my life because my health is all jacked up. I'm sorry, I said I was going to show y'all. So, where's that picture I just made? Because I did a little collage or whatever. Okay. Okay, so this, let me see. Do you see that? Look how blowed up I was. You see it? Look at my stomach. Compared to now, my stomach is much smaller. My face, you can see my cheekbones. I just look so much healthier. And honestly, I'm a lot happier too. Like, I don't have to, like, okay, for instance, these jeans, and make sure you check this short out that I just made. It's Getting Ready With Me, and my clothing brand, Wolves and Butterflies, which is a lupus awareness brand that I'm currently wearing. This shirt says, strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. Well, let me show you a picture real quick. Hold on. Because I would show y'all on my business phone, but I'm on live with that. But, hold on, let me go back to that picture too, though. Because y'all got to see that. Like, the weight was just falling off of me once I started, like, actually taking it seriously. Because before the trip, I was like, I do want to lose weight, but I wasn't really taking the actions to actually lose the weight. Like, I'm still eating unhealthy. I'm still eating 4 or 5 meals a day, plus snacks. Like, I was just really out of control, honestly. And I know that I am on a steroid for my condition to, like, still stay healthy, but it's no excuse. Like, you got to show up for yourself and try to be healthy. You cannot be sitting up there eating all that doggone food. That's why that guy was like, y'all got to start being serious about your health. Seriously. Don't ever on your weight, dog. Oh, thanks, mama. I'm trying, girl. Hold on, let me see. I wanted to show this shirt real quick that I have on. I probably can go to my website. That Wolves and Butterflies. Make sure y'all go to my website and copy out some Wolves and Butterflies merch. Hold on. I've had my business since like 2020. And honestly, it hasn't just been like people with lupus who've been buying from my brand. Just people even that have like family members with lupus or friends with lupus or whatever. And they still been supporting and showing a ton of love. So this is the shirt. Oh, shoot. Hold on. This is the shirt. Strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. Hold on. And then this is the back. So make sure y'all check out my brand. But anyways,
when I started the weight loss journey, like that was my main reason why I did want to start to lose weight. When I started like not being able to fit my clothes, like anyways, like I was saying, those jeans that's in my last short. Now I'm not able to fully button them up or zip them up, but they come over like up way more than what they did when I first tried them on. Like I couldn't even get my thighs basically, through the pants or whatever. So I do definitely see a difference. And another thing that motivated me too is me and my wife got like a trip coming up at the end of the year, and I want to look good. I could not be, I just know, just knowing me, I can't see myself going out the country looking a hot behind mess, not fitting anything, and having to wear cover-ups or clothes I don't necessarily want to wear, or clothes I gotta settle for because my weight is at its highest. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I did not like how I look, like with too much weight on me. And also, like, I definitely tell the difference too with my health, like my lupus and stuff. Like when I'm heavy like that, I have a harder time breathing. My bones hurt more. Like, because I'm carrying all that weight on my knees. My knees are screaming. They're like, help me, help me, help me, dang it. My knees be toe up. So I don't know, too. And also, I keep seeing videos of, people of my race or whatever losing weight and stuff and doing things differently. Not to say like that was my only motivation, but I just heard recently like black women are the main race with the most unhealthy lifestyles or like the most health issues. And I really was taking that into consideration. I'm like, well, dang, me and my wife are, two black women or whatever, and I want us to be able to have live a long and healthy life. I don't want us to have to worry about our health later down the line or have complications because we ain't take care of ourselves now. Like I just, too much of that like diabetes and high cholesterol stuff like that. Like you gotta really take care of yourself. One winning tip that I would give is like, don't stop eating out. Don't stop like, or completely just put yourself in a box where you're on a diet, because I feel like you'll never really be successful like that. Like make alternatives. Like for instance, when I first started losing weight and I first started like trying to adjust to mainly eating in the house, because you can't just do a cold turkey. At least for me, I couldn't. What I would do is like I would choose healthier alternatives at my favorite place to eat. Like one place I like usually getting chicken wings from is like Buffalo Wild Wings. Instead of me getting the fried chicken wings, I end up getting the naked tenders, which is just like grilled chicken tenders or whatever. And they were actually really good. They actually were good. I was really surprised. Now I was annoyed as heck that I couldn't get me some fries and some tater tots and stuff like that. But once I started like really giving it a chance of eating healthier foods, I actually like healthier foods a lot more, honestly. I can't even lie. I like healthier foods a lot more. Um, and I really enjoy like being able to still eat out, still eat what I want, but just in a more healthy way. And that's not to say like you can't ever get unhealthy foods. You probably should just not do it as often. I want to hear that one. You just can't do it as often, like in moderation. Like for me, I like have like one day out the week or one day out the weekend, and sometimes I skip because I just really don't want to know. But I'll do like one day out of the week or a weekend where I'll have something unhealthy, and then I'll do uh another week in the weekend where I don't eat unhealthy. Like it's just gotta be in moderation. That was my problem too with losing weight, and I think it's a lot of people's problem. Like it's not what you eating, it's how much you're eating of it. You know what I mean? Like so that was really important to me. So yeah, that would be my tip, is to still eat out and stuff, but just do things differently and make sure you're thinking about like the calories too. Now I know it might be annoying at the start, and then eventually once you get the hang of it, you don't even need to really count calories and stuff. But the way to lose weight for sure that I've learned from watching other people and really trying to figure out how to be healthy as an adult is to monitor your calories. Because if you do like a calorie deficit, which is basically, so you have calorie maintenance. Calorie maintenance is how much food you eat to keep up with your current weight. If you do a calorie deficit, so say your current maintenance is what, 2,500. If you want to lose weight, you go on a calorie deficit. You'll only try to eat like anything under 2,500. You can lose weight. Now, significant weight loss, you probably could do like what, 1,200 maybe. Yeah, 1,200, 1,500 calories. That's still way lower. That's almost, well, it is 1,000 calories under what you typically eat, which, excuse me, will help you lose weight. And that's what I did. And that's why I've been able to slim down so fast. Now, I had ChatGPT help me. I was like, when I first started, I was, I'm 216, and I really want to know like what's my calorie maintenance so I can go under that, because I had seen like that's really important if you want to lose weight. You can't just go to the gym and exercise when you still eating unhealthy or you still eating at the current amount that you eat, you know. So he was like, your calorie maintenance, I think he said, was 2500, 2500 or 2300, and I've been eating under that. I some days I hit 12, some days I hit 15. I think the most I've ever hit was 18, but I still try to stay like a nice amount under that 2500, if you get what I'm saying. Because this weight loss journey for me, for real, is me fighting for my life, me showing up for myself, and I've honestly just even felt more confident since I've been exercising, like actual confidence, like knowing I'm beautiful, knowing I'm smart, knowing I'm funny, and have all these great qualities about myself since exercising. And also, it really helps me too, like how I feel with my emotions, like if I'm mad or sad or whatever. Like that's my go-to, is a good behind workout and some good music, a good playlist. What's one thing you find hard about staying? The only thing I find hard about staying consistent is the sore days. So you'll go exercise, and then the next day, oh, you're so sore, you're so sore, you're so sore. Now, personally, for me, I work out 3 days a week, which I like. It's good for me, and especially me having lupus and stuff, it gives me a chance to really recover and to rest back up. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if anybody else feel like this, but say you work out Monday, right? And then you take off Tuesday and Wednesday and you go back. Why does it seem like when you recover in those 2 days, make sure you're eating healthy too those 2 days, like clean. But when you're eating between those 2 days, when it's time for you to go back to the gym, you recover, you look so good. Like the muscles, the glutes, everything is looking good. Like your arms, the muscle is popping out the side and starting to have definition and all that. Like after you make sure you really recover, because I feel like the people, no, well, not everybody, but I just seen online from just some trainers and stuff, and y'all can correct me if y'all feel like I'm wrong or if y'all have a different opinion, but they were saying like when you work out 7 days a week, it's no time to recover. It's no time to really see all the work you really put into your muscles. Because you're still overworking them. You're not ever letting them sit and rest. So some days I'll take like a day in between or 2 days, and it'll look so good. But that, I feel like, is what my biggest challenge is the sore days. And especially because I live in Georgia and it rained a lot here. And outside of me having lupus, I got rheumatoid arthritis. So like, when I be sore, I be sore. But what I try to do is take a bath in apple cider vinegar, use some Epsom salt, drink dandelion tea. Dandelion tea is excellent for inflammation. I don't think just for people with lupus, if you just have inflammation, period. And drinking a lot of water is good for inflammation. So yeah, that's what I would feel like is my biggest challenges, honestly. Let me see. I appreciate everybody who's came into this live and talk with me and stuff. Y'all make sure that y'all quick caption. I don't know. Anyways, make sure y'all after y'all leave this live, make sure y'all like my page, share, subscribe, comment. Like I really try to do like really down to earth content and stuff, and try to really stick to myself, like far as like being my authentic self and not just posting stuff, just be posting because everybody else is posting it because it's trending. I really appreciate my YouTube family, and I know that like not a lot of people have joined my live yet, but I just know because I'm gonna stay consistent. I have been consistent on YouTube for about a year, just not lives, because I'm trying to work through the anxiety part of it, which I'm gonna do because this is my second live. I've been sticking to it, and also I decided I'm gonna change my days to Friday and Sundays, because during the week I just really don't really have time to go live like that. But from doing content, like doing my other stuff or whatever, so yeah, we'll look out for that. Let me see. What else could we talk about? And you know what too that I forgot to mention? Uh, too by dysmorphia, seeing stuff online can trigger stuff. You know, like especially if you see somebody with like a BBL or something, or like a lot of additives, it can make you alter your head to think, is that what my body's really supposed to look like? But like, babe, natural bodies, You know, not wrong with the people who want to get BBLs or whatever else. That's, if that's their cup of tea, then that's their cup of tea. But for me, like, I just want to stay natural, and I just feel like all body types are beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're like meant to have different body types, like diversity. I don't feel like everybody's supposed to be the same, because what good would that be if everybody was the same? You know what I mean? So just that is a big part of it too. That I didn't even think about, like that perfect look that's online that a lot of people look like, oh, they're perfect, or oh, look at her, whatever. She's, got a BBL and her stomach is flat. She probably will get the attention I won't get because my body is natural. And also, too, that is a killer for joy, is comparing yourself to other people, especially during your weight loss journey. Don't go by that, girl. Go by your journey and what's best for you and what works for you. Don't go by what someone else is doing, because that really will, like, just mess up your whole thing. Like, and also, let me ask y'all something too. When y'all look back at old photos of, like, when you were heavier or smaller or whatever, does that motivate you or does that discourage you? For me, that motivates me, because I'm seeing how I was before to how I am now, and it's a major difference. Like, and also I feel like too. Now I ain't gonna lie though. In the beginning when I was doing it, it was bothering me a lot. Cause I just felt like, well, dang, I'm still like it. Basically, it was the dysmorphia still creeping in my head. Like, I'm looking at the photos, I'm like, dang, I do look good. I did a good job. But it's creeping in my head like, but did you really do a good job? Because, girl, you still looking a hot mess. Like, you really didn't do the job that you think. You didn't eat the way you thought you did. Clock that T. Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, I'm always being, like, I will always feel like I'm being clocked by the body dysmorphia. Or, like, just, like, altering how I think or how I feel about myself. Like, it's just not a good feeling. And then, some diet methods or myths that I really don't care for, or popular diets like I've tried and I didn't succeed at or avoid it, was like, I tried doing like this fruit diet. Y'all, I don't know how people do it. They'll go like, oh, I tried a week, could not get through. I think I didn't make it the second day, but around the time that I did try it, um, I wasn't eating healthy. I was still eating fast food. I was still not doing the things, or like actively in the mindset of actually wanting to lose weight. I was doing the complete opposite. So, like, all talk and no action, basically. Um, and the all fruit diet too. Like, you use the bathroom all freaking day. Like, you just, when do you have a chance to, like, actually move around and stuff? Because I think I had like watermelon, apples, raspberries, like all type of fruit, and like tearing my stomach up. But I know that it was detoxing everything I was eating. Excuse me, but it was very difficult for me. Maybe in the future I'll try that. I'm not really for sure on when, because as of right now, with me losing weight and like doing strength training and also cardio, I've been trying to make sure I have protein. Like, I have to have like 150 grams of protein. It's went down since then, since I lost weight. Like, it goes based off of your weight. But before, when I first started, it was so challenging trying to make sure I'm eating all the protein. I don't know if you feel the same way, but having to make sure you're eating eggs, cottage cheese, chicken, salmon. Like, you got to make sure you have a good rotation while you're losing weight too, because you will get bored if you don't. Like, for instance, I made this really delicious meal. Like, I just, ever since losing weight too, and like enjoying actual real foods, like, because now if we go out and get something, my stomach be tore up and I just really don't feel well. But now that we're eating in the house, it's like, it just feels good to, be sitting there and eating those meals. It'd be really good. Like, I made it like a steak stir fry. It was steak, it was eggs, it was like green onions, yellow onions. It had peas and carrots in it. It had the soy sauce. I seasoned it really well. And it was so freaking good. When I tell you it was so freaking good, bro. Like, oh, another thing I've tried that I never knew about is protein brownies. So, I don't know if y'all noticed, but on TikTok or whatever, they got this protein brownie that you can make at home, and you put sweet potatoes in it. It's like Hershey cocoa powder, baking powder, um, what else is in there? A little, a pinch of salt, flour, and something else. I don't know all the ingredients, but it's all over TikTok though. Just look up protein brownies with sweet potatoes. So good. And I have to find the creator who made those because oh my god, I absolutely love her. Literally, those brownies are so good. They're so filling. They so moist. Like for me, I've always loved like cakey brownies with that. Like basically, and Matilda, the Trudge Ball cake. What's her name? Miss Trudge Ball? The lady, Miss whatever her name is. She brought a chocolate cake to the school. And I love cakes like that or brownies that, oh my god, like being so moist like that, so delicious, bro. Like I'm always gonna be a foodie at heart, and that's also too why this time around I had to make sure I was gonna make some good meals and some meals I was really gonna mess with because Lord, oh Lord, I gotta make sure I got good food or I will not stay consistent. So let me see when it's about. And also I feel like your weight it's not that it's not important, but you feeling good and you seeing a difference, you feel better. That I feel like is the like the goal of everything, and not like watching the scale like that because I feel like that could be really discouraging after a while. How I remind myself, yourself, your body is more than looks. How I remind myself that my body is more than looks and just my overall self is more than looks is by thinking about my personality, thinking about everything I've accomplished, thinking about how hard I work, and give myself some doggone grace. You got to give yourself grace. You really do. Some days you'll miss your workout, some days you'll fall short, but it's not about when you fail. It's about what you do after you fail, like what you're gonna do, what you plan to do after that. If you're gonna fail and fall and not brush yourself off and get back up, you might as well just stay down there. Stay down there and hey, not go into the direction you want to, not grow, not elevate. But if you really want to, once you get knocked down, that only makes you stronger. When you get knocked down and you get back up and you never quit. And that has always been me. Like I never give up, I never quit. I always keep going. Even during some workouts, they be hard and I don't know what. Especially push-ups. Oh my god. So let me talk about some of my favorite workouts and ones that I don't necessarily like. Now, one thing I want to constantly work on is my form. I have glute bridges down to a freaking T. A T. Like my butt has grown and my glutes have grown so much from doing it. But I want to have other stuff in my rotation. RDLs, I am still trying to get my form down with that. And it's another machine at the gym. Because what I do is I work out at home or I work out at the gym. But like my apartment gym or Planet Fitness. So I do 3 places. And I'm about to start working out outside. But it's this exercise machine that you're supposed to lean over and you're supposed to like round your back. And that works on your glutes. You have that weight from like the what's that joint called? From the deadlift bar or whatever. You hold that and you round your back and you go down, and then when you come up, you're supposed to squeeze your glutes. That I want to get better at because when I first tried starting it, I was really I'm gonna always be short, but because I am shorter and because I was less confident doing newer exercises, I was having a hard time doing it. Like if y'all have any pointers about that or know what exercise I'm talking about, I really wish I knew the name. Let me know because excuse me. Some of those exercises that they be like trying to have people do, I don't really like. Like, what's the exercise I don't really care for real? Step ups. I don't really like step ups. I don't. When I go to Planet Fitness, I don't know if my gym just doesn't have the right equipment or not. But when I do step ups, I don't have a good time. Like, my form be off, I feel like. My form be off, and sometimes I just be like, girl, what is you doing? What you playing in these people gym? Like, girl, get it together. Like, I don't know. What's another exercise I don't really care for? Stomach exercises. It's this one exercise, and I just started with my wife maybe 2 weeks ago, where you'll hold the person's ankles. You're laying on your back, you're holding the person's ankles, and you have to lift your entire legs up all the way up for them to push it down. But when I do it, I do a good job at it. Like that, I got that down pat. You gotta make sure even your butt is going up too when you go up. That joint burns your stomach so bad. And I won't say that I hate that exercise because I do love the results from it, but it is very freaking challenging, bro. Like, very challenging. Like, I can't even describe how challenging that joint is. And it would just be hurting. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Mm. So yeah, so the way to remind myself that my body is more than my looks, like I said, my personality. Think about all of I've accomplished. Think about all the good things I've did, and also going to my photos when I felt my most confident make me feel like I'm that girl. Like I'd be like, dang, girl, you was looking like that and you trying to sit up here and dog yourself out? Girl, you know you look good. And then I heard and go and say, my body is not a problem to fix. My body is a problem. Wait, what did I say? My body is not a problem to fix. My body is a home to honor. Sorry, guys. Home to honor. And ever since then, it's really been helping. Now, I've been doing like a week and a half now, 2 weeks. It's been working so far. Things that helps me, affirmation, journaling. Well, you know what? No, I haven't journaled in a little while. It's not that it doesn't help me anymore. I just haven't wanted to do it lately. So affirmations, painting, and exercise have been my top three things to get me through everything. And my excellent support system, which is my wife. That has helped me. Fitness actually. What workouts that I do love? Now the glute bridges, I love them joints because they get them glutes nice and pumped. I love that. Another exercise that I really love, I love arm stuff. You know, you take the weights and lift it up and get them arms toned and stuff. I love that. I love that. What else I love? Oh, the pull downs, the lat pull downs. I like those. I like jumping jacks. I want to get a jump rope so I can do, some more jumping jacks and stuff like that, or jump rope or whatever. Um, Surprisingly, I like push-ups. They're hard as heck, but I do like them. Let me see. Oh, and a workout trend that I want to get into and try. It's this squat trend on TikTok. I think it's just all over social media, not just TikTok. It's all over social media, where you have two dumbbells in your hand and you keep going to squat, and you have to do it to the song, and you have to keep doing it to the song until it pauses, and then you pause and place squat it, and then you get back up. Would y'all try that, and do y'all like that or whatever? I'm personally gonna try it. I just gotta get to do it when like it's not raining super hard. Because when it rains super hard like that, I don't stop exercising, but I do lighter stuff. So I'm not putting as much tension and strain on my knees. Because when my knees hurt and then I try to exercise and then jumping and doing all that carrying on, oh, I'm going to get paid back later. My body's going to bet. Say less. I got you later. I got you later. Let's see. Oh, and do y'all think like social media makes body image worse? And what's your biggest struggle? Eating, motivation, and confidence? Like I want to know that. I would like to know that. Well, let's talk about my branding. So anyways, but you know what? My brand actually goes hand in hand with this anyways, because my brand is all about like lupus warriors and health and talking about our struggles and things like that. And so it just goes hand in hand. Um, Let me tell you my website again. Okay. Like this is one of my favorite shirts. It's called Lupus Ain't Stopping Us. Don't that look so cute? It's my face, of course. I mean, what brand would it be like if you didn't put your face there? But anyways, I really love this shirt because first of all, I love the lavender and my orange hair. Oh, let me move this light a little bit. The orange hair with the pink, it just looks so good with the shoes and stuff. And where I got that motivation at for making that shirt was my condition. Like, and also goes back to my personal mindset is lupus ain't gonna stop me from living my life. I'm only 25 years old. Now, it was trying to stop me back then, but it ain't stopping me now. Like, you hear what I'm saying? It's not stopping me now. I'm going to continue to thrive. I'm going to continue to do good. And that's just not going to be something that I have that's going to define me. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I started my brand. Like, I couldn't find exactly what I was passionate about, but my health, I'm passionate about that. I really am. I can honestly say that I'm passionate about that. And I'm passionate about my drive and keep going and not letting stuff stop, even if it's a big obstacle. Like I'm gonna always find a way to get out that mess. You know what I mean? Um, let me see. Cause when I started my brand, it wasn't just about like clothes or about just making money. It was actually to show people or show people lupus warrior strength, you know, and like how strong we are, how resilient we are, and how even though we'll have a flare from being in the hospital one day, the next week we out handling business, doing errands or running our businesses or going to work or whatever. Like I just wanted people to see us, to see me. I just always felt like so unseen when it came to my condition because it's like nobody hardly ever freaking talks about lupus. Like nobody. Even celebrities with it. They just really don't talk about it like that unless they, you know, get asked a question or they having some type of health condition. And it's like, well, dang. It's so many people who aren't at that level that have it and don't have representation or somebody speak on it. And honestly, I've met so many freaking people with different stories since having my brand and really talking about it and really like getting it out there. Like it's just been such a freaking amazing experience. Getting to know all these people, being able to relate with all these people, hear their stories, hear their family members who have had lupus, how they've worked their way through it and stuff like that. It's just been really inspirational. I ain't gonna lie. And I love my brand. And y'all better expect to see more Get Ready With Me because I cannot wait. We about to do a whole bunch. This next week, I'm about to get some more like accessories and stuff to really like make it pop off and stuff and make it my own because part of my confidence journey that I'm on, I want my own dress style. I want to dress the way I want to dress, and I don't want to think about what nobody else thinks because I'm dressing for me and what I like. And I've already started, and I've really been freaking enjoying it. I don't care what nobody think about my body type. I don't care what nobody think about how I look or who I am. Only what my opinion matters. And also, too, that is another affirmation that I have been using actively since starting this weight loss journey because if you think or if you care what other people think all the time or just period, that is a huge disservice to yourself because nobody else's opinions but your own really freaking matter, to be honest with you. Nobody's opinion but your own matters. So don't you ever let somebody's opinion affect what you think of yourself. No, don't ever do that. Because I used to do that, you know? And it took me a long time not to. Even like trying to seek validation from certain family members like my mom or my grandma or whatever. Like, no. Live for you only, babes. And you only. Don't ever live for nobody else. Live for you. Show up for you. Do for you. Don't ever let, you know, somebody or a family member make you feel slighted or less than or whatever. Like, and my slogan for my brand is that I really love, and I actually have it on here: strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. Yeah, this is my hand sign for butterflies for my brand. And I'm just so excited for all the stuff that's about to come out for my brand for you guys. Like, bro, I'm just super excited. It's like wellness stuff I'm about to bring out, more clothes, obviously, but with a twist. Like, I ain't gonna go too much into details because I feel like when you're doing big things or you're like got things in the work, never speak on it out loud to other people. Keep it to yourself until it's out. So then once it's created, then come out loud with it because it's already done. Now what? So yeah, that I wanted, you know, something that reflects reality, being strong while still feeling vulnerable at times, and that's why my brand really goes hand in hand with weight loss journey, being healthy, this all of that. Let me see. Yeah, so this one, I'll talk about this design, what it means to me. Okay, so for one thing, this is a crown because lupus warriors. I mean, you can't be a warrior without a crown. You know what I mean? Queen status. So that's that. Strong like a wolf. I did some ombre where it's pink at the top, purple at the bottom. A little scribble. Fragile like a butterfly. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a man with no energy, which I'm going to show on my website so you can see a closer view. But it's a man with a battery behind him, and he's slumped over like he's tired. And then this is our logo at the bottom, OG logo. Only difference is a different color. And then I have the butterfly on the back, which I'm going to show you on my website now. But the reason for me making this particular shirt was, again, my slogan: strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. So yes, I am, you know, I had my fragile moments, or I had my moments where I'm more vulnerable or just sensitive and uh, what's a good way to put that? At my not my lowest, but I'm in a more fragile state, a more butterfly state. And then I have my strong like a wolf. Like even though I'm going through those struggles, I'm still gonna fight till I don't have any more breath in my body. That's what this shirt means. I'm gonna keep going until I can't go no more. Because lupus will not stop me. It will not define me. It will not dictate what I will accomplish in my life. And I have been proving that to myself time and time again. Like recently, I got featured for the Lupus Foundation of America twice. On the website and then nationally. Oh, I'm just so blessed about that. I'm really grateful about that. But like I just really have been just like shocking myself so much about how capable I am to do certain things. Like I'm really excited for what my future has to hold, honestly. Let me see. Okay, so this is a good way so you can see it closer. You see, that's what it is, closer up. Now, the reason why I did the man with the battery behind him that's half full and like he's tired is one of the things of lupus is constantly being tired, like a side effect. It's being a lot like very tired or fatigue. And it happens, at least for me, because I'm a very high strung person. I'm sure you could tell. Like, sometimes when I'm getting scattered on live, you know what I mean? I'm sure you could tell. But when you're, especially in a flare, at least for me, that's when I see the most when I'm fatigued, when I'm tired all the time. I have a full night's rest and still be tired. Like when I had a super bad flare last year and I had to be hospitalized, I slept the one time for like 9 hours. Then after I got up, I ate, slept another 5, 6 hours. Like just drained and just tired, no energy at all. And that's why I put that battery. And then let me show you the back. Oh shoot. I really had a lot of fun making this logo, I ain't gonna lie. You cannot tell me that's not a fire logo. It says wolves and butterflies. It's literally spelled out wolves and butterflies in a butterfly as the logo with a claw stripe on it. Don't get all this came from the dome. This is not, I'm not going through a person to create these logos. It's all from the dome. And I did ombre green. Oh, and then what ties it together, because you're probably like, well, dang, the colors in the front is different in the back. The claws that's in the back, if you notice, is the same pink color. You see that? It's the same pink color. I just love making logos for my brand, y'all, and I just cannot wait until I drop some more. But this shirt right here, this is one of my favorite t-shirts. I currently got it on now. And y'all, look how much weight I lost, how big this is. This used to be so snug on me. If you go back to like some of my videos on my shirt or whatever, you can see like it was tight on me. But I've made such a major difference in how I'm doing things. So it's just exciting. I'm going to show y'all my hoodie too. Now, y'all, this is my newest hoodie. This is one of my favorite ones, too. Oh, no. Wolves and butterflies. It got around it with the little lavender. Oof. And let me show y'all the back. This is the back and the sleeve. Y'all, when I tell you. And then my thing is, too, for people who, be like, well, dang, your brand sucks, or dang, your brand is trash, or whatever. These are people who are saying this with literally no fashion taste. You're literally going and buying Y2 logos from a brand that is printed all over a bunch of different brands. We recycling the same logos and using the same old font or whatever else they use. And then you talking about my original brand? Is you cool? Because even outside of my brand being Lupus Awareness brand, my brand is just good. My logos are just good. They're unique. And my thing is too, the people who are meant to buy my brand, support my brand, understand my brand, and understand uniqueness and appreciate my unique and amazing designs, they gonna come along like I have been. Like I met several people who have been really rocking my brand. It's only the people who don't know style that talk mess about my logos. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sweating it, honestly. I'm not sweating it. That's not gonna make me lose no sleep. And I honestly, if you want to say something negative, that's on you. And it's just boosting my engagement, honestly. So, do you, boo boo? What's another one of my favorites? Oh, this one. This one's called our Daily Struggles hoodie. And around it, it tells you all the symptoms around the box. So, for instance, chronic pain, fatigue, depression, flare ups, rashes, headaches. I got lupus. I've been saying this since I first got diagnosed at 13 years old. I got lupus. Lupus ain't got me. Now, if you don't know what that means, is I do have the autoimmune disease lupus, but again, it won't define my life. It won't stop my elevation. It won't stop me grinding and hustling. It won't stop anything. Now, I may have to do things a little bit differently so I can stay healthy, but that's what I'm just going to have to do so I can be healthy. Let me see. And then this is the front. I'm so proud of my brand, bro. You got the bulls and butterflies up top, and then upside down the bottom. Like, I just love making the logos for it. And then this time, when I bring out some more of this stuff that I have planned, like when I tell you I'm so excited, bro, I'm so excited. Like, I wish I could say what I'm doing, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna create it, get it out, and then y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Cause I've been cooking behind closed doors, been really cooking, and I've been trying to like make sure like I'm like mixing, excuse me, my brand with my content creation because they go hand in hand. If I'm showing my whole life, that's part of my life, you know? So I'm really excited about that or whatever. But let's talk about one more thing and then I'm gonna get off. So yeah, check out my brand, y'all. My brand is sweet. It really is. I love my brand. Wolves and Butterflies is the heart of me. I even got a whole tattoo for it. It's literally the heart of me, seriously. I love my logos. I feel like I've done an amazing job making my logos and talk about my struggles. And the logos are sweet. They unique. They not like everybody else, and that's what I mess with, you know? And you know what happens too? Like, you'll have logos that are like super unique and super before their time. And so people are, oh, that's trash. Oh, I hate that. Blah, 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 blah. That's ugly. Oh, Wolves logos is out of style. Butterfly logo. Blah, blah, blah. All this like lame stuff they talking about, I ain't listening to. And years later, or months later, whatever, they'll start to catch up. Oh, your brand is so fly. Oh, I love your brand. Oh, Wolves of Butterfly is so cool. Like, keep that energy. Keep that same energy. Stand on that. Stand on that. Stand on that. Stand on that. Don't be trying to switch it up now because you see everybody else is starting to really mess with my brand or whatever the case is. Like, it is what it is, you know? Um, Let me see. And you know what? Fashion is therapy for me. It really is. I love making logos and I love what I'm about to start doing. Like, I'm just really freaking excited. It's just, fashion has always been something I've been passionate at as a kid, but I didn't realize it until I got to be, 20, where I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to have a clothing brand and I want to do stuff for it. Like, I want to do a bunch of different stuff and I always get mosquito bites. Anyways, I got a bunch of different stuff going on or whatever, and I want my brand to say something. I want a unique brand. I ain't copying nobody else. And I've always remained doing that, having unique logos. Like, let me show you another logo I got. Let me see. Always. That's always been my favorite thing about my brand is that, like, it's not like nobody else's. Okay. And this is our Strong Like a Wolf, Fresh Like a Butterfly tee. Look at that with the purple chain. Bro, I love my brand. I don't care what nobody say. I love my brand. Let me see if I got a picture of the back. Let me see. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me find it. Y'all look at my Lupus Foundation of America post they made for me. Isn't that so cool? That's when I did my photo shoot for my brand. I'm just so proud of myself, y'all. I gotta send myself a pat on the back. Cause this brand stuff, I'm not done with this. Like, I got big dreams for my brand. Let me see. Oh, that's another one of my favorites. My spacewalk hoodie. Okay, so this is the front. It's like a what type of color? Like a paste blue type of hoodie. And that's the front. That's the the wolves, butterflies upside down on top. And then the back. I wonder if I got a closer picture. Hold on. Because I would love for y'all to see the back. Let me see. My space work. Cause yeah, that's what I'm about to start doing. Yeah, I'm about to start doing more get ready with me and stuff. Like really, showing my brands and like, cause you know what happens? I feel like a lot of people who have brands, they'll have a brand, but they don't rock it all the time. Like they won't wear it. I'm not really for sure why, but I'm really proud of my brand. And that is gonna be something making sure I'm doing is wearing it often. So people can see me. Like when I go out, I wear my brand. When I'm home, I wear my brand. Oh look, y'all, I did this put together. That was so cool. I love that hoodie of mine right there. Like, come, y'all can't tell me that don't look good together. And like I said, my brand is not for people just who have lupus. It's also for people who just want to support or even have family members with lupus, you know? Like, and who just like the logo, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to just be buying it just because. Like, if you like the logo, buy it. Okay, this is my space walk. I just love that. Like I said, all my logos I created. You cannot tell me that's not a fire freaking logo, bro. You cannot tell me it's not. Because if you did, you're a freaking lie. And you're a hater. Literally. Do y'all see the freaking detail? The wolf on the moon reflecting from the astronaut's freaking helmet. The spaceship. The rocks. All from my dome. Like, I'm telling y'all. When y'all see this new stuff that's about to come out, it's about to be a whole different freaking level. Like some stuff y'all have never seen before. And I'm just so excited for it. I cannot wait. I can't wait. So anyways, guys, I'm probably about to get off live. I have, so if y'all want to, wait, before I get off live though, let me, because I got a bad habit of that. If y'all want to support, the link is in the pinned comment. And more than that, or in my description too. I have my website. Yeah. Or you could just go to, let me see. How can I do that? How can I do that? Create post. No, that's not what I want to do. Hold on, guys. What's that? Oh, let me do that. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna figure that out. What can I do? You know what? Go to my IG. Wolves in butterflies. And my website is www.wolvesin, not capitalized or anything, butterflies, no hashtag, no apostrophe, just wolves in, lowercase n, butterflies.com. Go to my website, support. If y'all want to support my brand or whatever, go ahead, you know. If you want to support, the links in the pin or gonna be what I just told you, whatever the website and where to find it at. And more than that, I love feedback on future designs too and what you like to see from Wolves and Butterflies. Let's see. And also, for the people that are gonna end up watching this back later, do you think I should add a fitness version to Wolves and Butterflies? Should I do a fitness version on my website as well? Because I'm definitely open to that. And I have really just enjoyed my time being on live today. I was supposed to stay on for 30 minutes, but it's about an hour, which is okay with me. I've been having a really good time talking to you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this live and are able to come back and watch it and answer any questions that I had or whatever, or want to just discuss things. Make sure you check out my brand, support my brand. Like I said, you don't have to have lupus to support it. You know, you could want to just see unique logos or see something different, or just want to support a small brand or whatever. And if you have a family with lupus, cop them something. If you have lupus, cop something. Support your girl. Show some love. You know, help support a small black business. Make sure to follow all my socials and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn those notifications on to catch me again when next time I'm live. Now, the next time I'm really thinking about painting again. I still did not finish that second painting that I started the last live, but I haven't painted on it so that I can do it on live with you guys. So like I said, make sure to check me out, subscribe, like this live, share it, comment, whatever. Let's talk, let's do it. Let's get this YouTube family started. What am I gonna call myself? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to come up with a name. Uh with a for my YouTube family. And then we'll stick with that. Because it used to be Asia and Jazz Gang. Was it Asia? No. Yeah, Asia and Jazz Gang, but I want to do something different. The Wolfpack, Butterfly Tribe, the W Family, Glow Wolves. Let me see. Let's see if he could do something more unique. Because so far, what he's saying is like the Wolfpack, Butterfly Tribe, Wolf and Wing Crew, the WMB fam, Glow Wolves, the Pack and the Flutter, Strong and Fragile fam, Alpha Energy Squad. I don't really like those. The Flare in the Garden, Winged Wolves. Ooh, Winged Wolves is pretty. The Metamorph Pack, Wolf Wing Society. That's cute. Pack of Change, Echo and Wings. Oh, Echo and Wings is that because I have a Yorkie and her name is Echo. So that's cute. Wolf Wing Society. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Wolf Wing Society. I mess with that. Winged Wolves. Wolf Wing Society. Wolf Wing Society. Let me see. Wolf Wing is my fave, but I need 2 more options to see with a good catchy feel. Cause I feel like if you're gonna have a name like our family name, it can't be super long. Like it need to be something that's catchy and that we all can remember. You know what I mean? Let's see. The Alpha Wings, Lunar Wings. I don't like those. Hold on. Because I need to tell him, too, like, it's not just about my brand. Like, I want it to be an overall name for everything I'm going to be posting here. Like, I post vlogs, hair videos, like, basically just my whole life. My whole life on here, not just my brand. The Wolfwing Circle, The Haven, Strong and Fragile Collective, The Haven. The Haven. Welcome back to The Haven, where we keep it real about life, love, and glow ups. Oh, I mess with that. The Haven with Asia. I like that. I like that. The Haven. The Haven Fire. Okay. So the Haven family. Yes. A safe space for growth, glow ups, and real talk. That's nice. Yo, let me know what y'all think about that name in the comments, or if one of the other names that I said y'all liked a little bit better. But the Haven, I really like that. It sounds good. Thank you for spending time in the Haven, where we grow, transform, and keep it real. See you next time. That's cute. Bye. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. The Haven with Asia inside the Haven, Haven fam. Okay. And the founder of Haven. Okay. All right. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna make a banner. I'm gonna make like a professional one, cause Canva, you can't go wrong with Canva. And get this thing started and start working on my hashtags and stuff and constantly using it so that we could use it as a YouTube family, the Haven family. Okay. The Haven. I really mess with that. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching and talking with me. And being in this life. Anybody who stopped in and checked in or whatever, and even if you didn't speak or whatever, just feel free to come watch, come chill, come talk. I'm gonna be talking about real stuff here, my brand, all type of stuff. Basically, just everything about me, just life, period, and whatever you guys too want to talk about. Because if this is a family, we got to talk about what I want to talk about. So I really appreciate you guys for listening to me about my journey, us discussing things, and really just chilling out on this good behind Friday. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Be safe. Do not drink and drive. And remember, strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. I ain't even know what I was about to say right there. I didn't know what I was about to say right there. I didn't know what I was about to say right there. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Did I say I'll talk to y'all soon? I ain't even gonna talk about it. We'll talk about that next time. About me keep stuttering over words lately. Bye, guys.